So I made a video showing how to save Facebook comments to CSV, and it was quite popular. But a few people asked how to save hashtag searches to CSV. So there's a lot of people running competitions online with hashtags, and they wanted to somehow save all the responses in a CSV with the username, whatever. So I'm just going to quickly go through a way to do this. Um, I think there are some limitations. Like I don't think you can get thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands, but you can save quite a lot. And the way that it's done is by a chap I used to work with. He wrote this app for doing it. It's really easy. It's really good to use. You can get your hashtags, but also you can set it so it runs every hour. So not just does it collect the old ones, it'll also collect new ones. It's very quick to do. Um, so like I say, someone that I worked with used to made this, but I say it's an app. It's actually a Google spreadsheet. So the first thing you'll need is a Google account. I've got a Google account, so I'm already signed in here. Just go and sign up for a Google account. Uh, you'll also need to use Google Drive because what happens is you copy his spreadsheet and then it saves one to your Google Drive, and then it saves all the hashtags into your and all the comments that use hashtags onto your Google Drive. So I'm just going to do this quickly. So let's go. So first you'll need to go to Tags Explorer. Just Google it. This is chap's site. Tags, the Twitter archiving Google Sheet. It's really easy to use. You just say get tags. There's a little video there that shows you why tags is great. And then there's two different ones. He recommends, Martin, who makes this, use the latest one if you're not using an older one already. So we will do. Tag 6.1. Once you click it, if you're signed into Google, which is a good idea, if not, it will ask you to sign in. It'll say, do you want to make a copy? So make the copy. And then it'll think for a little second. Once it's made this copy, it will put you into Google Spreadsheets, which is why you needed your Google account. And now this is actually saved in your drive. So if you go to My Drive, search for Google Drive, you'll now have a copy of tags v6.1.1. You probably want to change the name, or you'll have loads of these if you're collecting loads of different things that all say copy and you won't remember. So collecting tags about whatever, and then in your drive it'll update the name as well. Probably shouldn't put XXX because somebody might think I'm collecting dodgy. But why? So all we need to do is set up this spreadsheet and press run. And if you're used to using Google Sheets, you'll probably notice this new button, tags, and that's where most things happen. So the first thing you need to do is set up your Twitter access. Now, if you're need permission to access Google, so it'll ask you to sign in again with your account. Allow that. So if you're a developer and you're well up on Twitter and the API and stuff like that, so it's just asking, do you want to set up? Yeah. So that was asking me, do you want to set up again? Because I've done this previously. Probably won't ask you to set up again, and you'll get this. And now, if you're a developer, as I was saying, you probably understand API keys and stuff like that. So you go to dev.twitter.com and you can create your application, get your keys and put them in the custom keys bit. But I'm going to assume that you're not a developer and you just want it to be as easy as possible, in which case you press easy setup. Now what this does is this signs in to an app that Martin's wrote called Tags for Twitter. Well, it gives access to Martin's app to your Twitter account. So I mean, all it really does is it lets you read tweets from your Twitter account, sees who you follow, stuff like that. So it can't post to your Twitter account. So you just sign in to your Twitter account. You do need a Twitter account. I'm guessing you've got one if you want to store hashtags. And then you authorize that app, and you can close this window now. Now once you've done that, you are good to go. So all you need is to put in the term you want to search for. Now it doesn't actually have to be a hashtag. So you've done step 1 here, you've run the setup. Number 2, you just put in the hashtag. So I'm just going to go and find a hashtag that's popular at the moment. So what's going on? Dress code. So hashtag dress code, I'll use that one. And then you are good to go. There are some advanced settings down here which we can ignore for now, but there's a little explanation of what you can use them for here. So you want to, how long back you want to go and search for, the number that you'll store, and then you can pick the type. I'm not sure what the, oh, so you can either have, alright, yeah, okay, different types, so where the tweet's coming from, I guess. And the follow account will only search tweets if the user has got that many followers. So, you know, if you get those little eggs that are spamming hashtags, they don't know how many followers today, so you can put a limit there. And so you're good to go now. So you want to just go back to this tags menu, which is that extra menu, and press run now. And this will now go away and grab an archive of all those tweets with that hashtag. So it takes a long time because I'm using a popular hashtag. But what it will do, there you go, it's finished. Once it says finish script, it'll tell you that it's got 1,000, when the first one was, when the last one was, and now you want to see them probably and save it as CSV. Just before we do that, if you want it to go on for every hour, you just press the tags and update every hour button. So that'll then update every hour. And if you want to see the CSV, go to archive, and these are all the information that we've managed to archive from that hashtag. So file, download as, and you'll probably want CSV. So we can open that in Excel. There we go. And if you want that to update every hour, like I say, it's tags update every hour, but this will only update the spreadsheet and you'll need to export it again. It won't update that download obviously. But to find this, like I say, it's just drag.google.com.